going on YouTube? This is TheRasta Rick coming at you live with Just Eat. Now, okay, I want to talk to you guys about something because I've been receiving comments about going vegan, going back to my lifestyle, what I was doing before. Now, today I just went for a run. I just got back from running, and that entire time I was running, I was thinking about this. I was thinking about the diet that I used to have. I was thinking about how I lost weight. I was thinking about everything, and and even the foods that I eat now, like why I've chosen to eat meat again. But it just like hit me all at once. Like, okay, what I was thinking about was like food. I was thinking about food. I was taking it, each step. I thought of a new idea, and the idea that I thought of was food trucks. Food trucks. Okay, food trucks. Now, when I went to this area, I went to a location that had like a loop, and I basically ran there. I just basically ran around the loop, and I ended up doing 2.6 miles. Now, when I drove there, I saw these food trucks. Now, food trucks are pretty cool because, food trucks share food. My community, the community that I live in, shares food. We are a community. We are a town that loves to eat. This entire world, this entire ball. See that ball right behind me? This entire Earth globe. This blue world, we love to eat, no matter it be fish, meat, or plants. We love to eat whatever we like to eat. The world likes to eat whatever we want to eat. Now, I like to eat a lot of things. The 80% of my diet day to day is plants. Meaning, what do I mean by that? Meaning, like, every day I eat plants. I'm not eating animal products every single day. The only time I eat animal products is when I do like a cheat meal video. That's when I only eat animal products. But I'm not eating it like every day. But this idea that I thought of, this idea that came to me is when I seen this food truck. Now, if the world wants to change, if vegans want to promote change, how come there aren't any vegan food trucks or vegetarian food trucks? Because I feel like that would be so awesome to see a vegan food truck, to see a vegan product, a vegan vegetarian. I hate that word vegan. I'm sorry, a vegan or like a vegetarian business that had food trucks driving around. Just like those normal food trucks that have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Or I think just breakfast and lunch. I don't know if they do dinner, but like they do breakfast and lunch and they cater. Meaning like if you're a business, if you have like an office job, let's say you have like an office job somewhere in an office, build a tall building and in like the city, and then that office is having a party, an event, and everybody's gonna eat something. You call that food truck, and the food truck comes and it caters. It brings you everything that you ordered. Now, if the world wants change, if all these vegans are making videos about change, about becoming vegan, how come there isn't a vegan business that has food trucks? I think like that would be that would erupt such a great change on this planet if there were vegan food trucks just driving around, just like how there's normal food trucks driving around. Because I remember when I used to work at a warehouse. Okay, I used to work in a warehouse. Basically everywhere that I worked, every place that I've worked, I saw food trucks come to my location, no matter where I worked. If I worked at a nursery, because I worked at a nursery, farm job, I worked with horses, I worked with warehousing, I worked with FedEx, I worked with many types of employers. And all of those employers where I worked at, there have been food trucks that come to the parking lot, and they sound their horn. And once you hear that horn, you're like, oh, it's a food truck. And everybody doesn't care. You could be having a conversation with somebody. Right when you hear that horn, everybody stops what they're doing and we all walk to the food truck. You know what I mean? Because it's food. Everybody loves food. And food brings people together. This is why I eat everything, because I like to share. And when you go to parks, when you go to open events, there's food everywhere and people are selling everything. You know what I mean? And and if you mention like that, if you're at an event and you're a vegan, it's hard, especially if you're living in here in South Florida. It's hard to eat vegan, because a lot of events down here, we have a lot of meat. We sell a lot of ribs. There's cookouts everywhere of grilling, of barbecuing, of meat, steak, churrasco, all these good things, hamburgers, hot dogs. There's a lot of delicious food out here. Chicken. There's a lot of delicious food. Now, if you're vegan and you approach these places, they might not have the options for you, but imagine if there were options. Imagine if there were vegan trucks that came to these locations too. Because, there are people out here that are vegetarian. There are people out here that are vegan. You know what I mean? So like, I thought that would be a cool idea, to see vegan trucks driving around, vegan food trucks, food businesses. You know how they have like the big trucks and they got like the window on the side and they sell food through the window? Or like they have like the small food trucks where it's like the red or blue front of the truck, and in the back is like silver. It looks like a tin. It's like a square, you know what I mean? And it's got like that horn. And it's like, you know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about? Like, it brings you breakfast. Like, every time you hear that sound, I hear that sound normally in the morning at 8 o'clock, 8:30, or at like lunchtime when it's like 12. And in the morning, those food trucks, they sell like delicious foods like croissants, egg and cheese, sausage croissants. They sell biscuits. They sell plantains. They sell even like danishes. Or like when lunchtime comes, they sell like plantains. They sell rice and beans. They sell like, chicken. They sell steak. They sell all types of like delicious foods. You know what I mean? Now imagine a vegan food truck that had all of these delicious foods like tacos, rice and beans, plantains. There's so much delicious food. But like, I'm sharing this idea. I'm trying to get this idea out there for a vegan food truck, a vegetarian food truck, because I want to see vegetarian food trucks. I feel like that would be a great way for me to put most of my money in, because they say support the things that you want or something like that, or every dollar's a vote in what you believe in or something like that. So like there goes my dollars. If there was a food truck and I worked at a business, warehouse, I would be wasting my money. I would be voting on food trucks. You know what I mean? Those would be where my money would be spending, because I love food. I'm a person who loves to spend money on food. So if there are people out there watching my video, please invent a vegan food truck down here in South Florida, Miami, Hollywood, in Florida in general, and all around the world, basically, because that would be such a great idea. That would change so many lives. That will bring so much more people to the community, and it will create, a great change, and more people will start to become vegan. So, that's basically what I had. That's basically the idea that I had in my mind. I hope you guys liked it. I don't know if this video is going to get shared. I mean, I think it should get shared. I hope vegans see this video and, spark that idea up and even, invent something of their own. You know what I mean? Because Jesus Christ, that would be so awesome to see some to see some vegan food trucks out there. But thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you guys like like my idea. Make sure you guys share the video to show everybody about this. Tell everybody about these food trucks. And hopefully we can have some food trucks out there. Don't forget to subscribe. This is TheRasta Rick signing off. Cut it out.